Good evening, everyone. Once again, Jeff XCG is my name, and I trade with smart money concepts. And of course, I trade in the financial markets, and I'm a veteran trader. So, for today, we're gonna be doing some top-down analysis using the updated version of smart money concepts. And for that case, due to the fact that the dollar is one of the currencies that move the market much, we're gonna be looking at the DXY and trying to see where it could be heading to in the near future. So this one will help us to be able to project the other pairs and be able to trade with a clear direction in mind. So looking at the dollar from the daily time frame, you see the dollar has been in an uptrend generally. You see that it's been an uptrend. So we're gonna be doing some top-down analysis, and this is how we do it. So like I told you earlier, I told you that with smart money concepts, when you're analyzing, you start from the turning point. And here I'm gonna be looking at some turning point such that we can start our analysis from there. So this one is the peak, if you can observe this clearly. This one. So we're going to be using that one as our turning point such that we can do our analysis effectively. So that's it. So this is our high. Okay. This is the highest point. So we're going to see if we have some structure previously, like a breakout structure. So remember we use inducement. So this is inducement. Okay. Inducement. That inducement was taken out. Therefore, this is a breakout structure. All right. So with that breakout structure, you see price takes out this low, and therefore we get what we call a change of character. Right? So with that change of character, we want to see if we have some more structures behind here. So let's check and see. Let's check and see. Before this breakout structure, do we have any other structure? Let's see. So this is another inducement taken out right here. Yeah. And of course, this is a break of structure, right? So with that break of structure, then we already have a change of character, then we can go on mapping the structure until where the price is currently. So we are looking for inducement, and of course we want to see one that has been taken out. Let's check this. So this one is a valid pullback, and therefore it confirms us for an inducement. So for that case, this one becomes boss. So if that is boss, then we are looking for some other inducement. Let's check and see. Yeah, there is inducement down here. Oh, sorry, that one is wrong. Inducement is here. Okay, so let's check and see if this high was taken out. So this high was just swept, and because of this sweep, this is liquidity, right? So with this sweep, if price takes out this low, then we're gonna be shifting that high. So you see that the low has been taken out, and of course we are shifting this high to this one. See that? So after shifting that one, simply means that this one is no longer considered as inducement, and this one is no longer considered as a breakout structure, but rather it becomes a single leg from here up to this point. So everything here is single leg. So let's continue. I'm gonna be kind of fast. So with this box here, this box. So with this breakout structure, our high is right here. And for that case, if price gives us a candle closing above that, it's gonna be a change of character. Let's check. So this is a confirmed change of character, right? And for that matter, we are looking for inducement, which is right here, the last pullback. And with that inducement, we simply are looking to buy. And of course, remember this is single leg, so we can buy anywhere around, right? So let's check and see. For now, we are not looking for entries. We are just doing analysis. So if price takes out this high, it will become our break of what? Our break of structure. Now we currently see that uh, the DXY is pushing higher, and those of you who were with me in January as this year was starting, we had a swing entry from this point, and of course we are targeting extreme. Okay, we were targeting here, and of course our partials were supposed to be taken here. You see that target was already hit. Okay, our target was hit at that point. So at this time we expect the dollar to be pushing higher until we reach this point. Okay, so everything we shall be doing, we shall be considering the dollar to be bullish, right? So let's head over to the 1 hour. We try to see what is taking place. Otherwise, we're expecting the dollar to be crossing that area as a break of structure. So let's head over to 1 hour. Let's see. Head over to 1 hour. So this is the H1 time frame. Of course, we are looking for this turning point right down. Let's use this one. Let's be some clear one. Okay. So let's use this as our turning point. All right. So if this is the low, consider it as a low. We want to see a structure before that, and the structure before that is one that has taken out inducement. So if you observe clearly, this is inducement which was swept. So with that inducement, we confirm break of structure right around here. Okay, so if that is boss, simply means that if price crosses here, this one becomes chalk, right? So with this change of character, we're gonna be looking for inducement, and we see whether this one gives us some continuous moves to the upside. Let's see. So identifying here, you will realize that we could have had some, we might have had some inducement here. See that? So if that is inducement, simply means we have a break of structure here. Okay, because initially this one would be a break of structure, but it was swept. So that one becomes our new boss, because we confirm it right here. So inducement, then we can continue to be buying. So inducement here, we can take this one as our inducement, right? So with that inducement, we can be looking to buy, but again, price comes here and takes out our low. So this one becomes chalk. So once this one becomes chalk, then we are looking to buy after the inducement has been taken out. But if you observe carefully, we have no inducement. The inducement now becomes this. Okay, because with this volume imbalance, there is no way we can confirm anything like inducement. Okay, it is kind of confusing. So considering this one as our inducement, but maybe we can consider this one because we see that previous small candle was taken out both sides. Let's take that one for inducement. Okay, So price later on comes back and gives us a change of character. So with this chalk, you see there is chalk, chalk. Okay, so we are back to the uptrend. So this is a low, sorry, inducement. So with that inducement, then we are looking to buy further. And for that case, you see this is uh, what we call another break of structure. Okay, so the dollar has been moving once, and of course, we are looking for this inducement. All right, so with that inducement, after that inducement is taken out, then we're gonna be looking for a point of interest, which can be right here, because when you observe, uh, this is the correct order block. Okay, so with that order block, we can expect price to take out this inducement and then push to this area, then push all the way high. So that is option number one. The other option can be price uh, taking out this minor high, right? So after taking out that minor high, we can consider the anything like inducement somewhere, then we can look for a POI. So those are the options we have on the dollar. Of course, we are running bullish, right? So I'm gonna be heading over to another pair, which is Euro USD. I'll be rushing to Euro USD. We see what is happening as well. So with Euro USD, I'm going to be removing all these tools. Okay, all right. So Euro USD, I'm going to be doing some top-down analysis as well, and I'm going to be very fast. Okay, I'm going to be very fast on this. Okay, so with Euro USD, you know very well that we turned bearish, and this was our turning point. If you really know what we are covering. So this one being our turning point, our breakout structure is here. All right. So with that boss, uh, we confirm that boss after this inducement has been taken out. Of course, you see this is the inducement right down there. So with that inducement, then we expect price to be buying to take out this, but rather price created what we call a change of character. So with this change of character, we turn bearish and therefore we are looking for inducement. Okay, so with this inducement, definitely after it's taken out, we look for POI somewhere. So you see price reacted along here as that being some unmitigated shadow. So from that point onwards, we've been seeing uh, EURUSD trying to push down, and of course we expect it to be uh, covering all the way to this point. Okay, so we're gonna be selling EURUSD up to that point where we expect a break of structure. So from that point, we're gonna be dropping to the 1 hour. We're gonna be dropping to the 1 hour time frame and trying to see what's really happening in the market. Okay, as far as USD is concerned. So if you observe carefully, this one can be used as a turning point, right? This one. So that one being the turning point, let's mark it out. So we mark it out as a turning point, and then we're gonna be looking for some structure before it. Okay, so trying to observe carefully. This one could have been our breakout structure. Okay, so if that one is a breakout structure, then where is inducement? This is the inducement that was taken out by that structure. So after the breakout structure, of course, we were looking for inducement, but this structure never gave us inducement, and therefore the low became inducement. So what does that simply mean? Simply means that if price pushes lower and takes out any previous structure for this structure around here, that's when we're going to confirm a change of character. But otherwise, at this point, we can be taking some buys. Okay, so let's see any previous structure before that. So there is this inducement here, which was taken out previously. So with that inducement, then we want to be looking, see if this high is taken out, so that one becomes a break of structure. So after that break of structure, of course, we expect price after taking out this one. Now this low is no longer valid, and of course, since this low has been taken out, we also shift this high to that, right? So simply means that the whole of this is a single leg from here to that point and then trying to push down. So let's see what next, meaning that even this breakout structure is no longer valid, but rather inducement also shifts from that point to this one. You get? So with that inducement shifting, then it simply means that this one is our extreme order block right about here. Okay, such that we can take some buys. So the reaction here was very weak, but let's see if we had a change of character because this is the valid low. So this one confirms for us a change of character. And after this change of character, remember everything here is single leg from this point. Okay, so price uh, has all that space to be playing around with. So let's look for inducement and see how this moves like. So after this, the inducement was here. Okay, why am I using that one as inducement? Simply because this low here wasn't taken out. So if I thought this low was taken out, then the inducement would be here, right? So since all that one was internal, then we can confirm that our inducement is right about there. And so price reacts from anywhere around here. Okay, price is reacting around here and then pushing lower. So let's continue. So from that point, we have our boss here. So with this breakout structure, with this boss, we are looking for inducement such that we can continue to move lower. So our inducement is shifted here, even inducement. So price mitigates something right about here and then pushes down. So this is the trade we took this week starting from here. So I knew it was gonna be dropping all the way to this point, but I wasn't interested in holding it. So I took the profits. So at the moment we are looking at EURUSD taking out this inducement and then mitigating something. So this is inducement. So USD could mitigate something here because this is the only valid PRI I see. So watch out for this. We could have USD pushing all the way to this point and then giving us some beautiful shells. Okay, remember even the DXY is buying, therefore the USD is likely to continue selling even further. All right, so we're gonna be anticipating for some beautiful sales from that point. All right, and of course we're gonna be targeting all the way down. Okay, so this one is not yet a valid low, this one, because it has not yet taken out our inducement. So once it takes out our inducement, this one will become a valid low and we can use it as external liquidity rent. Okay, so at this moment, that is the picture of EURUSD, and of course, we're going to be heading straight all the way to and we're going to be heading straight to some other pair. Let me first analyze USD JPY.